Hello everyone, this is the Confessions of a Book Collector tag, and I was tagged by Kelly at Books I'm Not Reading. This tag was created by Mike at Bibliophile Reads. So I have to thank Kelly a second time because I mentioned in her comment section that I was at 490 something subscribers. She did a short to say, go check out this channel, my channel. And it took a couple weeks, I guess, here, and I'm actually at 502 subscribers, reaching a milestone. Been doing this since 2024, so not quite going on 3 years, I guess. So she mentioned me on her channel from time to time, and I have to thank people like the first person who ever said check out Monty's channel was Read by Fred. He hasn't done a video in a while though, so I wonder where he's at. Gavin at Genre Books mentions me on his channel. Chanel Chapters will mention me on her channel. So thank you to all those people for getting me this far, and everybody who's been watching and signing up. It's fun. So let's get to business here. There's 8 questions. Number 1, well, not all questions. Matter of fact, they're all statements. I own more books than I can realistically read. No. Let me do this. A little quick tour. I'm going to hop up here. So you have bookcases there. There's 4 of them tucked in the dark back there. There's 2 in the hallway and 1 right behind me there. And then, of course, if you've been watching all these videos, this is where I sit, and behind me, because I need more bookcases, I have a mess of stuff here. The just books, novels, I'm pretty sure I'm hitting right around 1,200. I did a book haul many years ago where I took 175 books. I called ahead and took 175 books to them and got some little bit of cash out of it. But that does not include, there's a lot of role-playing game material over here. There's a lot of Star Wars, picture type books and things. I didn't include that. Just novels is around 1,200. So I don't have much of my whole TBR is basically just this, and I got a couple of manga things sitting around to get to. So no, I do not currently own something I can't do realistically right now. I've read everything. I just a little bit at a time. I think the most I ever had sitting around at one time was about 23 books. I have to mention it. The booktuber named Nikki Hawks, the obsessive bookseller, at one time she mentioned in one of her videos she had 15 years worth of books, and she was going to start unhauling them. I seem to recall I'm down to 10 years worth of books. That's ridiculous. Look, buying books and reading books is 2 different hobbies, so I respect it anyway. Let's see here. Number 2, I bought books just because they were beautiful. Well, not just because I always read the description, but like, for example, this one got me, I think it was last year. It was sitting right next to the regular adult reading section, not the YA section. It's called Heaven Breaker by Sarah Wolf. And this design, it's beautiful. I was like, man, I read a description, some kind of steampunky and space assassin thing. Nope, I didn't make 50 pages. This was so bad. But the point of it is I can be swayed by beautiful cover art. So a little bit of a weakness there, but what are you gonna do? Number 3, finding a great book is sometimes more exciting than reading it. So sure, on occasion. I guess a nice example. Can I get it easily? Because I didn't prepare. Oh, there it is. I'll get it. Hold on a second. So this is the first book in Lawrence Watt Evans' Ethshar series, The Misenchanted Sword. This is a wonderful book. And I don't know how many there are. There's at least a dozen now. I don't have all of them. I could simply go online and order them, but I have a used bookstore objective of just finding them there. I just haven't found them all yet. And when you find them, because these are kind of hard to find. Matter of fact, the last, I don't know, maybe a couple of dozen times I've gone in and gone to where his name is, the Misenchanted Sword is not on the shelves. And when you find one, oh, it's awesome, I found another F-Sharp book. Out of the, if there's just 12, it could be 15, maybe 12 to 15 books. There's a couple that are just like, not quite as good as the other one, just kind of boring reading. So yes, sometimes the journey of finding it is more exciting than reading it, unfortunately. But I highly recommend checking this out. This is, there's light action in it. These are pretty much violence free. I think in one book there was some, it's kind of action throughout it, some sorcery powers, people flying around, getting used to their new powers or something. But no, these are sort of whimsical and fun and funny and intelligent and more about magical problem solving than anything. So a lot of fun, a lot of Evan's S-Sharp series. Number 4, I've bought duplicates by accident or because I liked a different edition. I wish I could remember what it was I did on accident, but I had started up a trilogy or a series and I bought book 2 or 3 off the shelf and got home and realized I just hadn't read it yet, and it had been a while since I attended the series. So I'm like, oh, I got 2 of these now on accident, and that's okay. I don't know that I had them. I browsed my shelves and I couldn't find them real quick, so it's entirely possible I unhauled it. Or because I liked a different edition. Oh boy, I don't do this a lot, but I have done it. I don't go on my way to get new editions, but I am a Larry Niven fan, and so for example, here is Larry Niven's Ringworld. I think I read this one. Here's what I first got my hands on, and of course here's there's a lot of different covers for these. Ringworld Engineer, so here's, I think this is the original, or the older one anyway, because like there's like a dozen different types of cover arts for these things, and then here's an updated version. I don't remember, I think I got this one first, and then because I saw this cool design here, I went ahead and got it. So Ringworld is a space colony the size of the circumference of the Earth's orbit around the sun. So like this one, you can vaguely see it. You're actually on the Ringworld floor, and you can see it across the way going up into the sky there. So there it is in its full circumference. Hard to get it to scale on a cover. I mean, this arc here does not match. It's almost flat looking as you're standing on it. It's hard to draw in the scale, I guess. Also, this is what got me started on Niven. Protector. I happened upon this cover in a B. Dalton, if you remember them, and I was like, oh, and read a little bit of it. It's like that's some good hard science fiction. This turned me into more of a hard science fiction reader. And then here's a piece of whole alternate cover. This is something that happens near the end, where this where the actual being called the Protector starts messing around with gravity a little bit, and so you get this kind of a miniature Ringworld, if you want to look at it like that. With this is kind of to scale, so the horizon's right over that with those 2 covers there. But that's the one right there. This was I called this my favorite book for the longest time. This isn't like an alternate cover, but I like showing it because this is by Stephen Marchenier. It's Ringworld's Children, and that's just a great cover. Look at it. All that metallic look he uses in all his artwork. But that is that. So George R. R. Martin has his superhero series called The Wild Cards, and it's a very long-running series. They're really they've been coming out with a lot of new ones lately. The first few books I really liked them, great quality, especially the first one, and I think pretty much the first one's still the best one as far as the ones that I read. And but there's a lot of gratuitous sex and violence, a lot more violence. If you haven't read any of it, and want a taste of it, watch The Boys, which is on HBO, I think it is, to get a, that's pretty much what it's like. One of the books, oh, I gotta do a thing. I've been coughing during videos lately, so I gotta have some liquid or something. Turning old, I guess. So this is called Death Draws 5, and this is a cartoonish looking cover for it. These are, the character's name is Midnight Angel. She has some low-end super strength and summons out of nowhere a flaming sword. That is her superpower. It won't quite cut through everything like a lightsaber. Some stone statue is brought to life, and she got it halfway through one of its ankles or legs or something, and then, if I'm not mistaken, got it all the way through on another cut. So she's a pretty tough one. As I said, it's almost like some of these books are written for, I don't know, action adventure fans who want some nudity in their stuff. She's kind of objectified, but she is an interesting character and worth something. And the one other, let's call him a superhero, quote unquote, because he has a nasty attitude. He's objectifying her throughout the book, but he actually has an arc where he actually falls for her. So, you know, I don't know. I tend to turn some of that off so I can enjoy the better parts, but this is the updated cover for that. I just loved it, and I you know, for the longest time just didn't want to spend whatever it was. Here it is, $18.99 just to have an alternate cover, but I liked it way too much, and that just having it sitting on my shelf, I like the idea of that. So yes, sometimes I might. It depends. I'm an art fan, not an aficionado, but a fan, and so I will sometimes. I'll sometimes do that. Number 5, I sometimes rearrange my shelves for fun. No. All this stuff, see how these are all sitting on the couch? All these books, minus maybe a couple hundred of them, were all over the floor except for the ones in the back, because I had those 4 shelves. So all the other stuff that was on the shelves was at one time just all over the floor in my room, and it was starting to look like a hoarder's mess. So when I became a booktuber, I decided, okay, I'm going to redo all of this so it looks better. Have something I used to sit over there where the bookcases are in the background, but I like the lighting a little bit better here, because I sat over there, it looked like I had half a Hitler stash there from the shading. I just haven't invested in a means of lighting, so I use the natural light coming in through the window. So this looks a little bit better. Oh boy, what a labor of love that was. Getting them up here, getting new shelves up here, IKEA, and just putting them together, and just, it took a while, and it was a labor of love, but labor. And I don't want to mess with it again. You know, I have to at some point, because this is just starting to overrun my couch. I don't have a particular place to put stuff right now, and I do not look forward to rearranging these shelves at all when I finally get around to it. There are books I'll probably never read, but I'll never get rid of them. I don't know about this, because if I'm going to buy something, I'm going to read it. But there are sometimes I did a video for it was in another booktag thing, the stainless steel rat. Those were with me since like 1997, and I never got around to them. Then I got around to them, and guess what? They were very good at all, so I wound up not finishing them. But I guess it happens on me. I think there might be a couple of books hanging around here somewhere that I haven't gotten to. Can I spot one real quick before boring everyone to death? There's something in here. Here's one. What's this? 2054. I think this read as a some technological thriller or something. I keep not doing it, but it's been here for a while. So they're sitting around here just but I'll eventually. I'm not going to unhaul it. I'll get to it. Number 7, I bought books simply because they were a bargain. The only reason I wouldn't buy a book that I want is because it was way too expensive. Otherwise, I don't care that it's on sale or not. Whatever it is, I'm just going to get it if I'm after it. Number 8, I like the idea of having certain books, even if I don't plan to read them soon. No. There's nothing like. No. I don't know how to really address it. Sometimes I browse through bookstores and it's on the spot. Oh, what's this? And it's like, okay, this is for me, but I can't think of anything particularly special. I just need to have, like, I've never read Peter Pan, but I'm not just going to go out and buy it just because I say, look, I've got Peter Pan. If I'm going to buy something, I'm going to read it at some point. At least the intention is there. And here we have an ending question, so there's actually 9. What's one confession you have as a book collector? What's something you do that you think other collectors would understand? Well, this mess. Look at this. It's just, it's got to go somewhere if you ain't got the shelf space for it. And there it is. And there is a little part of me that kind of likes the mess of books just sitting here. I sometimes wonder because every once in a while apartment maintenance has to come in and you give them permission to come in when you're not there so they can do whatever job. I always wonder what they think of this right here. So secretly I kind of like it, but eventually it'll get cleaned up. That is all. I'm still reading. What did I do with it? Just about that far into Revelation Space Collection Volume 2, and that'll be my next video next Monday. That's it for now. Thank you all very much, and thank you, Kelly, once again. Bye-bye, everybody.